Hey, this is Mike Nelson with the Mike Nelson team. I just wanted to kind of give you guys a tool here that we use as part of our team. It's last year's version, so the numbers in here have pretty much closed out. Anyways, just wanted to kind of show you from the executive level some really cool tools that we feel like are very well worth it to track your numbers. We know in this business, if you're not tracking your numbers, it's kind of hard to define if you're being successful or not. This is a quick tool. It's really in depth. I could spend hours on all the reporting functions here, but really I just want to talk to some high level things as it pertains to your business. So as you can kind of look in around in here, you can see that at the time, of closing, we had a couple active listings, a couple active buyers. Um, we had three pending. We just hadn't closed those out officially. So you'll see we'll probably be about 57 and a half, 58 and a half closings. It shows you your cost of sales. So if you're a team, what are you paying out in splits? If you're with a company paying out royalties or company dollars, that's taken out of there. What are your expenses? It's tracking all your expenses. What's your 1099 net and your net? And then your taxes are taken out of here as well. You can kind of see all of that here. Pretty cool stuff. It gets down into lead generation activities. It gets into really what you want to do is set up your business. It's a real simple tool to set up your business goals and objectives. And I know this online Excel can be a little bit slow, so bear with me when it does the updates here. So this tab is actually the once a transaction is actually in place, so you can kind of see, you'd be able to put if it's a buyer type, what status it's in. This is why you saw we had a couple of pendings. There's probably another one buried in here. Put in the addresses, some names, some things like that. Price points. What's really cool is this thing can really get down to how much company dollars have you paid in, royalty paid, any bonuses you got, any transaction fees that you were able to recover. If you have possibly a transaction coordinator that's making a profit for you, the names of some of the agents. You can split commissions out to certain agents on your team. Sorry about the blanks up here. Again, it's a little bit of a online Excel. Sometimes it can be a little bit slow catching up. But really what you want to do is look at your business plan here. And we'll let this update here. Cool. So it updates. So it's really a simple tool. You basically would put the rainmaker in here. How much do they want to do in GCI? You can break down your expenses and your budgets using what Gary Keller has for those Keller Williams folks, the MREA, the Millionaire Real Estate Agent model. You can put down your budgets in here. You can even get down to an even granular level. Because again, it's, do you know where you're spending your money? How is it affecting your bottom line? This will actually update all your different income that's coming in. You can look at your different costs of sales, royalties, referral fees, so on and so forth. So it'll tally up your cost of sales. How much were your percentage of cost of sales of GCI? So you can see in my business model for Keller Williams wise, I have a company dollar anniversary where I have to start my company dollars over in May. So you'll see my cost of sales is really big in those months. I actually started adding on some more agents here. And so you can see why my cost of sales was a little higher in those areas as well. So all your operating expenses in here, it kind of puts a budget together. It has your variance and whether or not you're tracking on your pace of what you projected your budget to be. And usually down here at the bottom, again, it's just acting a little bit slow. You would have some totals in here. There we go. It updated. So different things you can add in profit share. What are your total expenses? What's your net profit? You can see we were making a net profit of 64%, 68%. Took that dip in May because of different scenarios with regards to the company dollars and things like that. So anyways, pretty cool stuff. Kind of shows you what you paid in salaries. I have a staff. You can look at how much the breakdown is in the pie chart over here of your different expenses. So a lot of cool things in this tool. I guess what I'd kind of get into a little bit back is on the business plan. Let this upload here. So really what we had a goal of last year was we'd take out 37 listings, we'd take out 66 buyers, we'd hope to have sold 33 listings, hope to have had 34 buyers sold for a total of 67. So you saw we had like 57, 58 in our numbers, so we fell a little bit short. That was up from about 49 that we closed the year before, so we increased about 10. Lost an experienced agent, but gained a good young rock star, so that definitely helped. Um, but again, it was really just simply based on what does your team want to do? How much GCI are they wanting to make? You can put in the splits with the team. If you're just an individual agent, just put in your numbers here. And then it'll really calculate it down to how many contacts do you need to make per day. So a daily contacts for me was 10. Monthly contacts, 203. Again, it's all about knowing your numbers. Like I said, I could spend all day on this tool. There's a lot of business power to it. I don't get any kickbacks from CTE. It's commitment to excellence. It's just a tool that we found is really affordable and something really cool to use. You can also look down here. You can put seasonality into your numbers. So this will say, hey, Mike, based on your gross GCI goal, we know Januaries and Februaries and Marches tend to be a little slower in our business. For whatever reason, we have this tendency in September and November. You can see the dips in the red lines to be a little lower in business. So you can see here we hit our goals by 10,000. We missed it by 10,000. We overachieved by 14, underachieved by 7,000. Overall we had a 665 GCI goal and we hit 557, so we missed our goal by 107. Really, that's not a negative for the team's perspective. That's just us overshooting goals in a positive way. We're big believers in stretch goals, so I'm really happy with these numbers as a team. I don't look at it as, oh my gosh, we missed it by 107,000. So anyways, a lot of cool tools on here. Kind of just going to go look at one other thing. Yet again, these are all different reports you can pull. There's a lot of, this is a 2017 version. They've come up with some newer things, so on and so forth. But another really neat one that we can look at is called the CTE whiteboard. It's kind of the CEO's overview of everything that's going on transactional wise. So when you look at this, you can see at the time there's not going to be much on here, but these are all the listings we have pending. These are some of the client buyers that we have. When is it closing? Obviously this is 2017, so these closed in January. What's the GCI? Who was the agent? So on and so forth. So a lot of cool stuff here. I do recommend this particular product if you're trying to run a business by numbers. So let us know if you have any questions, comments, where you can get access to it if you're interested. I'd be happy to help you. Thanks. Have a good day.